Good, how are y'all?
Good, okay. What are you doing?
Just making sure everything's good.
Are you stuck on that side?
I am on that side.
No, more.
No, ma'am.
Me too.
No, ma'am.
Fine, thank you.
No, sir.
You're too close, sir.
No, it's not.
You don't get to choose where it is.
I do.
You just get to walk over there and do it. Thank you, sir.
Don't put
So-
your hands on me.
So you're in the
That's
middle.
an
You're in the
assault.
middle of my traffic
That's
stop.
an assault.
It's not, sir. I'm
That's
gonna
an
ask you to
assault.
step back to the sidewalk right here.
That's an assault.
No, sir.
Get
You
your
don't get
hands
to
on.
choose where you
What's your
stand.
name and badge number?
I'll tell you that as soon as you get to the sidewalk we're at. And you can stand right there.
I'll
You can
stand
hold
right
it.
here. I'm on a public
Okay,
sidewalk.
So you can't view it
I
through
am
the
on
fence.
a public sidewalk.
Stop.
No, sir.
Okay, so if you want to view it through the fence and record it with the fence blocking you, then you can stand right here all you want. I'm suggesting if you want to video it,
I don't need
stand
your
right there.
suggestions.
Okay, so when you stick yourself into the traffic stop like that,
I am not
this is
in the
what
traffic
happens.
stop.
You don't get to be that close.
How close is too close?
What the officers are comfortable with without you interfering. That close is
That's
interfering.
not interfering with
You don't
any.
get to choose that, sir.
I darn sure
So
do.
I'm gonna go
There's.
back over there, and you can stay right here. If you want to wait for the
Will you
supervisor,
give me your name and badge number?
the supervisor will be here in
No,
about 2
sir.
minutes.
Will you
He
give
will
me
give you all of that? I will
Officer
give you that.
Tidden
Yes,
and your badge number
539.
and yours?
Chicago 530, and you're not on public sidewalk. You're on a private property. So if you like, you stand up there on the sidewalk and record.
Or you can stand where I told you could.
If I can stand on that sidewalk, I can stand on this sidewalk.
Right. So if you stay on
Right,
that
I can stay on on the
side,
sidewalk.
that side of that street. Okay, sir. So what I told you 3 times. was you can
Am
stand
I
outside
on
of
a
the-
public sidewalk?
So now you're failing to comply with something I asked you to do. I told you 3 times to stay on that side of the tree.
Are you his supervisor?
No, he's not.
Is there any supervisor
Right
here?
now I'm the senior ranking
I am
officer.
on a public sidewalk, am I not?
Right, but that's not
Okay.
the point. I told you to stand over there,
Where is over there?
the other side of that tree.
The other side of the street.
Correct.
Why do I have to stand
Because
so
that's
far
where I
away?
told you.
Okay, that's not a law. That's
Okay.
just you imposing
me
your
telling-
will.
That's me
That's
telling
you
you
imposing
something
your will.
lawful, that you can record it, but you need to be right there.
I am right here.
So you stay right there, and I'm going to go back to the tree.
You do that. What law have you suspected me of committing?
You're obstructing a traffic stop investigation.
I am
and when
not.
The officer told you to step
I am
back, you did not.
complying. I am
Okay.
complying
So
with
you're
you.
telling me now you're not going to give me your
I'm
identification?
telling you
sir?
that if you violate my rights, you're going to be in trouble.
Well,
That's up to you.
I've been doing this job a long time, so I'm pretty sure I know what those are and what those aren't, and what my job is and what my job is not.
And so you've been
So
violating people's
Are you
rights.
telling me that you're not going to give me your
Oh,
identification?
I'm going to give you my ID. But you don't have a legal right to
So
ask
if an
me.
officer tells you to step back and you do not, then
If
we have
it's
an
a
issue.
legal,
He has nothing to do with the traffic stop.
Okay.
He showed up and was on the concrete. Lozano told him to step back and he did not. And it wasn't until I walked him back to the sidewalk physically that he moved. And then when I told him not to pass here, he still did it.
Okay.
So he's disregarded multiple.
but I am complying.
Instructions.
And
No,
he's
sir, you're not.
asking me for my ID, which he has no
Okay,
right.
if he's told you legally that you cannot cross a certain point and you do cross that point, you have violated that order.
Right,
So
that's
you
not a
didn't
law.
identify.
That's a.
No,
That's,
it is. It's
That's
It's
the
not a law.
Yes, sir, it is.
What law do you?
So-
what law? Can you quote me that?
Public duties.
Can you quote me the law?
I just did.
That's not the quote.
When a lawful order is given to you that you cannot do something and you cross that line, that's what the lawful order says. Therefore, you disregarded that. And you
so
violated
it's
that.
not our job to educate you, sir. It's your
It's
job.
not
to,
mine to
it's your job-
educate you either. You should have been trained.
So I want you
on
to
the-
give me your driver's license or identification. Right
I
now.
will do that. I will comply.
But you haven't up until now.
I have complied. Where am I standing?
After the fact.
Correct.
But you still
But I
disregarded.
still what?
3 times I told you not to pass there, and you still did it.
You did not tell me 3 times not
Well,
to
I'm
pass.
wearing a camera that's going to show 3 times. that I
I've
did.
got it too.
On
We
top
bo-
of that, that officer told you to get back, and you didn't. That's on camera.
But they didn't even help over there.
I don't believe so.
And officer, what is your name and badge number?
Bannigan 559.
Thank you. How long have y'all been violating people's rights? You said for a long time. How exactly long? It's public record.
That's not a question that I need to answer.
I
Mr.
can find that.
Canales.
It's public record. I'm just trying to make sure y'all don't plant something on them.
That's what our cameras are for.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, what you're
What's your camera going to get way out here that's not already seen on our cameras?
You're just trying to stir up something that's not even there, Mr. Canales. And in doing that, you are violating the law. I hope you brought an ashtray with you, sir.
I'll just hold it.
Ashing a cigarette in public is considered littering. You still live on Dickens Court in Arlington, sir?
No, sir.
Where do you live now?
1308 Bryan Drive, Bedford 76022.
Do you have a phone number you would like to give me, Mr. Canales?
I would not.
Oh, it's not.
Never mind.
Are you his supervisor?
Huh?
Are you?
Yes.
Yes. Hey.
how long have you lived in Bedford?
I don't think I have to answer that.
Okay. You know you have a certain amount of time to change your driver's license address to your current address.
I do.
I suggest you get on DPS's website this evening and have that changed. Print yourself out a paper copy of your driver's license and then get a new one mailed to you, sir.
Is that it?
That's all I have to say to you.
Anything from you? Y'all have a good day.
It's nighttime, sir.